Da je avtomobil sposoben hitro in zanesljivo odpeljati ovinek, ni pomembno samo dinamičnim voznikom. Koristno je vsaj še zaradi zagotavljanja varnosti, a tudi v prid višjemu udobju. Mazda s prenovljeno šestico uvaja tehnični pripomoček, ki se ovinkov loteva na samosvoj način.
GVC is a new technology what is made to improve our chassis performance. Technically it works to reduce the engine torque in response to the steering wheel input in order to smoothen the load transfer to the front wheels, and so we can actually increase the tire cornering force. The benefit out of this system is for the customer that he has to apply at the end during cornering a smaller steering angle. The number of steering correction necessary during cornering and even on straight road is reduced. Load transfer during cornering itself gets much smoother, so he feels much more natural, and even at very sharp inputs he feels actually always safe and the vehicle feels much more controllable. And also for passengers in the car it's much improved cornering performance as the lateral load on them is much reduced, so they feel much more comfortable and there's less head toss and less body sway motion.
Toda v ovinkih naj bi plin dodajali, ne odvzemali.
The system is a very fast system. Within 50 milliseconds, the system has to recognize what is going on by the steering input and has to reduce the engine torque and bring the load shift to the wheels. So less than 50 milliseconds is the full action.
Kako močno pa sistem GVC odvzame plin?
Maybe 7 Newton-meter, and it's actually not much, but good enough to create that load shift, because the idea is the customer should not feel that. That is very essential for us, that he is not disturbed by this intervention, so we had to balance this, but already this 6-7 Newton-meter is good enough to make that load shift.
Pri mnogih drugih znamkah podobno vlogo opravlja sistem vektoriranja navora.
Torque vectoring system, I think, a very famous system, what is used by many competitor brands. There are actually different ways how to generate this. And torque vectoring is creating additional torque to the vehicle, actually. And it actually creates a yaw motion, either by brake intervention or by transmission intervention, so the vehicle is getting additional motion around the center of gravity. This is what we are not doing at Mazda. We are using the natural motion of the vehicle. It's a kind of three-dimensional motion, as we are using the roll, the pitch and the yaw motion just in order to make a smooth load shift to the front wheel in order to maximize the output from the tire, what is possible to be delivered. There's no additional gradient introduced what could make the feel a bit more unnatural.
First of all, we introduced a new system, Traffic Sign Recognition System, TSR. So this system detects the traffic signs and you will get visual information on the active driving display. In addition to that, we improved Smart City Brake Support System. Here we are using the new camera again. Because of this, we don't need our former laser sensor anymore. And we could improve the performance. This means the system now works for speed up to 80 kph. And we have collision avoidance for speeds up to 50 kph. And I think what is most important for me, and I'm really proud, and I think also my team members are really proud of, is that we have now pedestrian collision avoidance available. And here we cover a speed up to 30 kph. This means the sensors, for example the camera or also the radar sensor, are detecting pedestrians, for example, or another vehicle. And if you do not apply the brakes by yourself, Mazda 6 will automatically apply the brakes for you. Currently we are talking about these signal systems, and what was important for us was for the TSR, for the traffic sign recognition, we need the camera. Yeah? And therefore it was mandatory to have a camera, and luckily and fortunately the performance with the camera is better, therefore there was no need anymore for the laser sensor.